Hi guys, let's look at the homework questions of exercise 3E. There were 4 questions I had marked as homework, so let's look at their solutions. So question 1, it says simple interest on a sum of money for 2 years at 4% rate is rupees 450. So we know simple interest is equal to P into R into T upon 100. In this case, simple interest is given equal to 450. Principal we don't know, rate is 4, time is 2 upon 100. Therefore, principal is equal to 450 into 100 upon 4 into 2. So that would be 4 uh, into 25, and that's 2 into 1, and that's 225. So this is 225 into 25. That's 25. 10 plus 2, 12. 10 plus 1, 11. And this is 10, 5, 4. 5, 2, 5, 5. Let's reconfirm. Not 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 5, 2, 6, 5. So this is principal is equal to rupees 5,625. Next they say find CI on the same sum, which means on rupees 5,625 at same rate at 1 year for 1 year compounded half yearly. So we know amount is equal to P1 plus R upon 2 into 100 raised to the power n into 2. In this case, let's substitute values. 5,625. So uh, well, let's calculate compound interest directly. So compound interest will be equal to amount minus principal. So in this case, amount is 5,625. 1 plus R is 4. 4 upon 2 into 100 raised to the power time 1 year into 2 minus principal. That's 5,625. 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 1, 2 into 50. So this is 5,625 multiplied with 50 into 1, 50 plus 1, 51 upon 50 into 51 upon 50 minus 5,625. Let's take 5,625 common. What I am left with is 5,625 times 51 into 51 upon 5 into 5, 2,500 minus 1. We'll need to calculate 51 into 51. That's 15525. 15525. 1 5 plus 5 10 6 2601. So this is compound interest will be 5,635 multiplied with 2601 minus 2500 upon 2500. So that's 5625 multiplied with 101 upon 2500. That's a long calculation. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. So this would be 500. That's 51 51 10 2 5. Again divide by 5. 5 into 100, and that's 5 into 2 10. 5 into 2 10, and 5 into 5. So 225 into 101. Let's do that. 225 is 101. 522. This is 000, and this is 522. This is 52722, and there are 2 decimals, so this is equal to rupees 227.25. So that's the value of compound interest. Again, long calculation, otherwise nothing in the question. Let's look at the next one. The next one is question number 5. It says calculate the sum of money on which compound interest for 2 years is equal to 4 times the simple interest on this money for 5 years, both at the rate of 5%. We don't know the sum of money, but we know that we can calculate the simple interest first, and we will figure out what the compound interest is, and then we'll figure out what the principal is. So simple interest on rupees 4715 will be SI is equal to 4715 into rate, that's 5, and time also 5, upon 100. That's 5, 1, 5, 20, 5, 1, 5, 4. That's 4715 upon 4. Now we say the compound interest is 4 times this money. So required compound interest is equal to 4 into simple interest, which means 4 into 4715 upon 4, which means the required compound interest is 4715. We need to calculate the principal. Perfect. So compound interest is equal to principal 1 plus R, in this case 5 upon 100 time 2 years minus principal. That's 4715 is equal to 51520. That P into 21 upon 20 into 21 upon 20 minus P. That's 441P minus 400P upon 400. Just taking LCM and subtracting these two, what I have is 4715 is equal to 41P upon 400. Therefore, P would be 4715 into 400 upon 41. 41 into 1, 41, 1, that's 61, that's again 41, that's 205, that's 5. Therefore, P is equal to 115 into 4, that's 460. That's 460 with 2 zeros. 2 zeros. So principal is 46,000. A slightly longish question. First, we figured out the simple interest. Then we figured out the required compound interest. And from the compound interest, we figured out the principal. Next one. Next one is question number 7. It says sum of money is invested at 10% compound interest compounded half yearly. Difference in amounts at the end of 6 months and 12 months. Also, these are consecutive years. I hope you remember the question without formula where we had amount after 2 years minus amount after 1 year is equal to the interest on amount of a first year. Right? Let's try and solve this question without, as in with using the formula, not in the method we did it in the first exercise or the first chapter on compound interest. So sum of money is invested. Let principal is equal to rupees P. Rate is 10% compound interest half yearly. Difference in amount is, so amount which are consecutive amount after the second term minus amount after the first term is equal to rupees 189. Let's substitute values and see what we get. So principal times 1 plus R, 10 upon 2 into 100 raised to the power 1 into 2, because this is 1 year, minus principal into 1 plus 10 upon 2 into 100. In this case, it's half a year, so half into 2 is equal to 189. A2 minus A1 is equal to 189. Let's see if we can get anything common or what we can figure out. So this is P into 21 upon 20 into 21 upon 20 minus this is P into 21 upon 20 is equal to 189. So that's 441P minus 20 times 21, that's 420P upon 400 is equal to 189. That's 21P. 21P upon 400 is equal to 189. P will be equal to 189 into 400 upon 21. 21 1, 21 9. Therefore, P is equal to rupees 3,600. Done. Let's look at the last homework question. The last homework question is question number 9. It says simple interest on a sum of money for 3 years at 5% is 1200. So 1200 is equal to principal into rate into time upon 100. P is equal to 1200 into 100 upon 5 into 3. 3 1, 3 4, 5 1, 5 8. So principal is rupees 8,000. Now find the amount and compound interest on this sum at the same rate after 2 years. So amount is equal to P which is 8,000, 1 plus r, in this case 5 upon 100 raised to the power 2. So 5 1, 5 20, so that's 8,000 into 21 upon 20 into 21 upon 20. So these two zeros gets cancelled, 2 1 to 40, 2 1 to 20. So this is 20 into 441. So 441 into 2, that's 882 with a 0. So amount is equal to 8820. Compound interest is equal to 8820 minus 8,000, which is equal to rupees 820. Perfect. That finishes this exercise for me. Thank you so much. Take care. Be safe. If you have any queries, feel free to write into me. Bye bye.